Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your November 2021 reading. I think the cards want to jump out for you. Let's get the messages. Oh, I told you. Okay. Yep. They were jumping. Okay. So nothing's moving quickly. Nothing looks like it's moving fast at all. Except the cards. They're just flying out of everywhere at you today. What in the whole world? I mean, I don't see fast movement except the cards are just flying out at you. They're just like, okay, all right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Look at you. All right. So I don't see any fast movement. There's movement, but it's not fast. It's sort of like it's like it has the potential to go really fast. Something has the potential to go really fast, but it doesn't. And that's because you're very cautious. Yes, I see that here. Yeah. Very cautious. You're very cautious because you can't really see the way it's going to end. You have it's like you don't even trust your own destiny. Freely. It feels like that. It feels like, well, listen, I've heard many people say, you know, you're born under this star this, or you're born under that star that, but you don't mind if I hedge my bet, do you? No, Virgo, we don't mind if you hedge your bet. Being very cautious is never a bad thing. It's just because you feel like, oh, wow. You feel like, I see it. There are many ways for you to be successful. Okay? There are many opportunities. All right? It's like door number 1, success. Door number 2, success. Door number 3, success. You are being guided by spirit to the doors, but you have to choose one. And each one is going to lead to their own path, and you have to, there's going to be a certain amount of work that you have to fulfill in order to reach that. And you know this, right? So let's say it's like an investment portfolio, right? You can have stocks, you can have bonds, or you could have straight cash. And you know that there are pros and cons to each one. And what I'm seeing here is you know you can be successful at any one of them. However, it's almost like you don't trust it. Instead of having to choose one door, you want to have a backup door. Even though you know you're going to be successful, there's no way to fail. You still want a plan B and C and D. Okay. No judgment. I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. You are going to be successful. There are many ways for you to be successful. I mean, you are an earth sign, and I'm telling you, success just seems to go with it, right? There's stability, there's success, there's, hard work, but this is wish fulfillment. And you still want a plan B, C, D, and that. Well, maybe because you have a lot of wishes, right? You have a lot of ambition, a lot of ideas about how successful you want to be. I mean, monumentally so. Can we say world domination? Right? Okay. Is that plan D? Just checking. All right. Just kidding. Now, there is this element of you being highly suspicious of people. One individual in particular, right? Because something new has come up. There's like a new, not notification, not letter, not decree. decree, or declaration. Clarify that for me. So I'm getting here that there's a new message. Someone has reached out to your person. And you know this, right? You know this. This person may have sent a text message, an email, snail mail. People still sell love letters, right? You know, you're the one that got away. Are you available to be caught again? That kind of thing. That's what I'm getting from this. And you know about it. So you are waiting to see what this person is going to do. You do not trust this. But to be fair, this is not a behavior or something. If this had happened to any other sign, I'm not calling you out. If this had happened to anybody else. So if Pisces said to me, well, you know, I know for a fact, because I picked up the mail from the mailbox today. John got a letter from, what's her face? His ex. And she, I just named her what's her face, right? So what's her face says, you know, I could tell it by the looks of it. It was one of those, hello, Bill, how you been? You know. So anybody would be suspicious of that, right? Anybody would be waiting to see. Why she send this letter? What are you going to say, Bill? Right? Anybody. Okay? Something has changed for this person that sent this notification, okay? This letter, like, you know, yeah, it could be something sad, like, you know, this changed in my life. It could be, you know, I no longer drink and I want to apologize about my behavior in our former marriage or whatever. Like, I'm getting that kind of vibe. Like, this person wants to apologize, or they want to say, you know, cousin Joe passed and you know, do you want any of his effects? You know, that kind of thing. It's sort of like, or hey, it could be, you know, I'm not in the best of health. But I see you are waiting to see what this person is going to do. But, you know, what they're going to say, it's almost like you're just lurking there. Like, what are you going to say about this? What are you going to do about this? Because there's an action that this person, your person, will have to take. So circumstances may have changed for this person, and now they're asking to see if your significant other will take the children. Or, you know, their circumstances financially have changed and they no longer are able to maintain maybe something that they had in the agreement in their divorce decree. Oh boy. Oh wow. Yeah. Something changed for an older person, and there's an expectation legally. So, you know, great aunt Susie may have passed and she may have left something, and that's where the letter's coming from. There's an expectation that someone is going to do something here. That's probably why the, you know, what are you going to do? There's an action it's a legal action that's required here. You may get a notification that the person has passed away. Their ex-spouse had passed away. I don't get anything sudden here. Just that there is a change, that this is a sort of like a timing thing. There's definitely an older person involved, and there's a legal expectation here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, I'm telling you, I looked at this and I was like, you or your person, somebody is looking in the past. They're looking at it longingly. Not like there's something about the past that they desire or you desire. Okay, and maybe that's why, you know, you're just like, what are you going to do about that, Bill? when they look at the past, they may have seen success. They may have, you or your person, you may have seen success in the past and you're desiring to have that in the future. But, I mean, there's a lot of success. There's a lot of victories, a lot of joy, you know? In the past, there is the counterpart. Okay, so there is like I said, there's an older person, there's a legal expectation, like they may have inherited some money. But when they look at their past, you or your person, when you look at the past, the success is it revolves. Yeah, it's sort of like the focal in the center of it is this older person. They may have been very happy with this person, you know. It may be somebody from their childhood. It may be a relative of theirs. Don't ask me how. The letter, it's almost an offer. I'm gonna say it. Whatever this comes to your person, it's like an offer almost. I'm just saying. Okay, could be an offer of, hey, come and pick up this stuff you inherited. Great Aunt Bill died. Great Aunt Bill. Ooh, sorry. I meant Great Aunt B. So this is like, okay, so this person may have inherited something. This person may come into money. This person, the money, the sort of, yeah, the money revolves around this older person, right? It's either their money, their context that brought the money, their effort, their work, but it took time, right? Because this person is older. Now, that is the focal. The older person is at the center of it, and then everything else is sort of revolving around that person, is what I'm seeing. So, you know, there is concern, depression, there is sort of like this person was getting cheated or taken advantage of somehow financially. And they seem to have a lot of money or had a lot of money if they've crossed over. Okay? And when you look at it, you're like, oh, yeah, well, their relatives were kind of, you know, not above board. They were unscrupulous. Is that's the word? Ooh. Okay. Their relatives may not have been on the up and up. And they may have, you know, put a dent in the finances there. Let's see. I mean, it feels so, it's draining. They may have just drained this person. Oh, yeah. Whoever was surrounding them, vicious. Little. Oof. Yeah, vicious. Yeah. The people who were surrounding this older person were quite vicious. I mean, and I would say that they hid under the guise of being family or friend. Like this was a hidden thing. It wasn't they didn't outwardly come out and, you know, show the world what they really are. And they certainly did not show this person that. Okay, but that's what they are. Bless you. Okay, so, and they're gonna fight. Ooh. They're gonna fight for their money. Even though they were ripping this person off, they're still gonna fight? Really? I mean, you would think that they would be like, oh, spigots run dry, let's move on. But no. If this person crossed over, they're like, okay, lid on the casket. Give me my money. You know what I mean? That is how that feels like. Yeah. Bless their soul. Where's the will? Oh, yeah. Amen. Where's the will? Okay. What fell out over here in your line of, wish fulfillment and having the many opportunities, the reason that you sort of are looking for a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D is because there are people in your life, okay, that you feel like will present obstacles to your wish fulfillment, right? So if part of your wish fulfillment, let's say, is money, there are people who are going to present as a problem. The greedy people who are ripping the old people off, they're going to fight. Even if this person left your person $1 billion, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to fight. They are going to legally tie this up. They are going to be a problem because they feel entitled. Wow. They feel entitled. They feel like, oh, and they don't think that you know. They don't think that you know that they're a pit viper. They don't think that. They don't think that you know that they were ripping this person off. They don't think that you know. Yeah, they're going to fight. They're going to try to tie this up. They're going to go to court. They're going to look for their legal loopholes. They're going to look for a way to try to hold this up. Yep. Here's your blessing. And they, they are trying, yep. They are going to try to tie this up. They really are. They're going to legally try to bind this. You know what ends the obstacle, though? You know what stops them from being an obstacle? The fact that you do know, okay? Since you do know, right? It's pretty easy to prove that they were ripping this person off, right? There are bank statements, of course, and they probably had them writing checks and, they were probably pulling money out of their account. This is not going to be hard. It's just that you know. So that ends it very quickly. It's like, look, if you really want to go there, we can go to court. But I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty easy to tell where the money was going. Right? Just saying. They don't want to be seen because they want to be seen as the good people who are living well and looking well, and they don't want the bad rep as, thieves who rip off old folks. Is this an institution? Was this person living in an institution and they were doing this? And so they don't want that splashed all over the place, right? Okay. They think they're smarter here. They really think that they got this con going tight. Okay. They do. But you are never asleep. When it comes to the resources, nothing really gets by on the Virgo. There's some signs that you just cannot get by when it comes to dollars and cents. And Virgos are not to be tested. They have a very low risk tolerance, has been my experience. So they're adverse to it. Allergic to risk. Okay. Very stable people. Not this. And they have a moral compass. This is going to set you off. Like how much money, that they were doing it, that it was abusive, in a way. It was financial coercion here. There was thievery here. It's like, Okay. Now, maybe you don't set the trap. This is trap setting. Maybe you don't set the trap for your person because this is a lot. For you or your person, you know your family better than most people. If you got family like my family, you gotta watch out. Everybody's nice until the money gets on the table, right? Then all the nice people are gone. So your intuition, you may have a dream about this. You may Yeah, you may have a dream about it. You may get a vision about it. Your intuition may tell you that this is on the horizon, that this is what this is about, you know? Or you may get like an intuitive nudge, you know? Something is going to pop up on your radar like, you lying, cheating, little thieving so and so's. Yeah. You know, when you love someone, you love them wholeheartedly. You love them to the best of your ability. You know, you don't put price tags or stipulations on it. That is your belief system. Okay. But that does not belong to every person in every walk of life, which you are very much aware of. But I do think that you will get clarity, right? Either through your dreams or through intuition, maybe through divination, you know, that this is what's afoot. Okay, Virgo, there is your November 2021 reading. And I am going to wish you, as I always do, 1,000 blessings today and every day. I'm going to remind you to be thankful for each and every one, big and small, because you have been a blessing to my life today, and I am very thankful. So, I'll see you again real soon. Bye.